Tom. Welcome to a brand new week, and actually the week before Christmas as well. One thing I'm actually realizing, the closer we get to the end of the year, is that the vlog is about to turn 1 year old. Started on... let's see. It wasn't January 1st, 2018 that I started. It was more like December 30th, because when did 2017 come to its abrupt and apocalyptic end? Let's see. So I started this vlog on December 31st, and December 1st is when I leased this house. Fortunately, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty neat that that's coming up. We'll have to do something in celebration of it. It's actually Tuesday right now. Celebration. It's Tuesday right now. Sunday I went out with Chilled Golem Z. We got some Torchy's tacos and just hung out like the bros do. Because we hadn't done that in a while, and it was nice to just do that. Yesterday I streamed more Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts because that game is interesting. It's more fun than you'd think it'd be, but it's a god-awful Banjo-Kazooie game. I give it some of the writing is okay, but you took the platforming out of a platforming game, and it's just bad. But it's still an enjoyable game, despite it being a spit in the face to everything that once was Banjo-Kazooie. That's how I see it anyway. So today, I had a little bit of yesterday, actually. Well, today, I finally got my Christmas shopping done. I got everything that I need to order online, and there it is. This contains my grandmother's Christmas gift. So she mentioned to me, or she told me before, she told me to do this, and I only waited until Christmas to do it. But she wanted me to sing a song for her, and this is a song that she wanted me to sing to be played at her funeral. It's always one of those things where you look at your older relatives and you think you're gonna outlive us all, and that's sort of you sort of saying I'm not ready for you to go yet kind of thing. So me putting it off was kind of that, she's sort of preparing for the inevitable death and whatnot, and I'm sitting here I don't know if I can do this because I know what it's going to come down to. But that's what this is. She wanted me to sing The Prayer by Celine Dion. Probably not going to post it on to the public because it's a little personal. I want this to be more for my grandmother than anything else. You ask Z, he's probably heard me singing this around the house from time to time as when I was practicing it. This might also be a beta version of it as well, but just having something physical to show her would be that. I didn't there's no backing track to it either. It's just me singing. So for Christmas I've gotten her that. And my family watches this vlog, so I'm not gonna say what I got them. My immediate family watches this vlog, like my parents and my siblings, so I'm not gonna tell them what I got them. However, I will move on to what I did starting yesterday and into today. This closet here that we often probably have seen the background of vlogs in the past here. This closet right here. Probably very benign. I usually just keep stuff in it. Well, I moved all the stuff out of it and into the closet into our spare room. And I've started using Z's leftover sound foam, with his permission, of course, to put to soundproof this. I want to start getting back into voice acting, honestly. And I figure this is a good way to start. I'll have a space that will be sort of sound dampened. I wonder if it's kind of night and day between the two of these. Although I can still hear a little bit of an echo coming in. I don't know if the mic is picking that up, but it's not quite there yet. And I'm hoping that the shelves here won't cause too much of an issue in terms of echo. But I hope they don't. I don't think they will. But generally, any flat surface can bounce sound, so I'm going to try and fill most of the space with soundproof foam. At least, at the level that my head is at, because I feel like that'd be the best way to go about it. I think it also might depend on, the direction I talk in. So if I put the mic here, I think the shelves are bouncing sound off, because I'm facing towards just a blank part of the wall that has soundproofing foam on it, and I don't hear as much of the echo anymore. So I might have to start recording just facing this way. Because this, there's a lot of shelving in here, and Yeah, hopefully next house I go to, if I let's see, if I lease it, no, maybe not if I lease another house, but if I buy a house sometime in the future, then one closet in that house is going to be gutted to make room for soundproofing foam for voice acting. Still got a bit to go on this. Like, it's sort of mismatching color because like I'm using not only like leftover sheets and trying to make a pattern out of it, but I'm also using like scraps to kind of fill in holes that are around. I've got like, let's see, what time is it right now? Like 10 p.m. 9 p.m. It's like 9 p.m. right now. And, well, a little before 9. You'll see that at the beginning of this. But anyway, I'm trying to get everything I need to get done before I leave for Connecticut for visiting my family for Christmas. I leave I think I'm from the 20th to the 28th. And then I'm back here in my house for like 3 days, and then I fly to Washington for MagFest. Good Lord. Yeah, I got like I do like 1 weekend back here, and then I go to the then I go to MagFest. That was also the first con I went to that I vlogged. Hopefully the vlog has come a bit of a ways where it's not like too boring. Although I am kind of dragging this part out by just sort of talking, rambling on as it were. But it's not that I like hearing myself talk, but I like expressing my thoughts and feelings with people about things that I'm doing. Whew. But yeah, so for now, I'm going to continue working on the closet, maybe edit some more videos. I leave on Thursday to go home. Thursday morning, like 6 a.m., so I really only have like 1 full day left to do this, and I still have like laundry to do, and maybe like clean up a little bit around the house so I don't come back to like to the mess that we've accrued over the days here. But we'll get to that when we get to that. It is Friday. I missed out on Wednesday and Thursday, but I have good reason. I'm giving excuses for why I'm not filming the vlog. I was pretty busy. I was trying to get everything done so I could leave my house for the week of Christmas and not have to worry about anything that would happen. I think I did a relatively good job. I've got Pokemon episodes coming out through January, so I think I did a really good job. I come back the 28th, so But yeah, Thursday morning, I hopped a plane at 6 a.m., flew to Boston, and here we are in home.
Vlog bomb.
There you go. It's not really a bomb if I point the camera at you. So back home in Connecticut, that was my brother Patrick. This is his wife Cara Beth, and their dog. I forgot his name already.
Clyde.
That's Clyde. That's Cara Beth and Clyde. Clyde was less than warm to me when I first entered the house, but he doesn't live here. I take priority over Clyde, fortunately.
Go ahead and have him now. Approach him and see what happens with that camera in your hand. I'm sure he's going to be very.
What is
What?
Oh, he's
What
like,
is
wait,
that?
what?
He's very curious of this, huh?
Is that
Is that a food?
He wants to be famous.
don't. I've had dogs try to take the dead cat off of the mic here. So yeah, probably gonna head out soon and finish up my Christmas shopping. See, here are the dogs that actually like me. This is Bear. You've probably seen Bear before in the vlog. But yeah, gonna head out, take care of some stuff like Christmas shopping and whatnot, and then come back here and sleep. Thursday, that's pretty much all I did was sleep. So yeah, it is Saturday, rather Saturday night. It's like 9:20 p.m. here. Went to it's today. Woke up, didn't really do much. I made breakfast, sort of sat around a little bit. I'm treating this Christmas like a vacation, so I'm just sort of like lazing about and doing stuff. I did, however, go with Sondland and Kat to Gillette Castle. And Gillette Castle is the home that was built, no, I wouldn't say like built by, but lived in it by William Gillette, who was an actor in the late 19th century, early 20th century. And the guy was like, it was pretty funny. Like he was very like eccentric and funny. Like the castle was his house. It was a relatively small castle. It wasn't like a repurposed castle. It was like a fort or anything like that. It was quite literally just his home. But he had like all these different contraptions in it where it's like, oh, I don't want to go back out into the main room, and so I built a secret entrance from my office to my workshop. Or I can use. I've got these mirrors that extend down into the. I got these mirrors that extend down into the bar room where I keep my liquor, so I can keep an eye on guests and also watch people try to fiddle around with the bar, because that's also a contraption where the cabinets won't open unless you do things properly. The dude was very was very much like sort of a jokester and whatnot, and had a pretty funny wit. I took a picture of one of the things in his. Oh, let's see. I took a picture of like one of the letters that he had written, and it's really funny. Okay, so this was August 12th, 1927, and I believe he's writing this to a girl who had just turned 6 that I believe he knew. It goes as follows: Gertrude Darling, I'm having a terrible time celebrating your birthday. Also, preface this: he also at any given time owned 15 cats in the mansion, in the castle as well. Gertrude Darling, I'm having a terrible time celebrating your birthday. I got up at 6, went down the stairs 6 at a time, kissed the cat 6 times, ate 6 eggs and drank 6 cups of coffee. When you get to be 70, it will surely kill me. 70 stairs will break my neck. The cat will scratch me to death if I kiss her 70 times. 70 eggs will turn me into an incubator, and 70 cups of coffee will explode me. So please put it off as long as you can. Best of birthday wishes, William Gillette. So yeah, like, it was really nice going to that castle. Like, the view was beautiful. It was a really nice place, especially like for being. I'm trying to remember like when Gillette Castle was actually built. I'm gonna look that up right now, actually. So William Gillette lived in that house between 1919 and 1937 when he passed away. So yeah, it was kind of at the end of his lifespan. I believe he was born in the mid 1850s. But yeah, it's really neat to see that he had a castle built in the early 1900s just to act as a house, and also had all these different contraptions and whatnot in it. So that was really cool. We came back here, Sondland, Cat, and I. We ate some Subway and then started watching videos on YouTube. Particularly, I'm still watching it now. It's the run through of Stephen George's memorable moments. And I just sort of like left it running, and I think I'm about to go to bed soon. I'm really tired. I fell asleep on the couch for a little bit before I was like, oh wait, I need to record a bit more of the vlog. But this is the end of the week anyway. We had a lot of fun going to Gillette Castle and hanging out, and next week is Christmas, and I believe it's going to be the last vlog of the year if you're getting these on Thursday when they come out. Unless you're a patron on Patreon, in which case you might get this on the very last day of the year. I'm also thinking about changing up the format of the vlog, partially so that conventions don't get cut off in the middle. We'll see about that next week and into next year, though. And I will see you guys later or next week for some Christmas shenanigans. Later!